Oh, come on, ladies. 1-0. They're down. The U.S. women are down.
Ladies, we got to score. We have got to score.
And you better do it now.
We're not losing to Canada.
No. Good God, no. You lose to Canada. You better stay there. Marry yourself an Italian man. Or woman. I don't know. You do you. You do you. Just don't tell Gino you're getting married.
Or maybe a member of the Chinese Communist Party.
Maybe. You know, that, what's her name? Elaine Gu, who is the U.S. born and raised, but she skis for
China.
And everybody's on her about, why did you do it? She did it for the money. That's the reality. A lot of these people, like, you watch a lot of these games, like, especially in the team sports or some of these others, they're Americans. I was watching the Italian hockey team. It's like, over to Smith. You're like, what? Back to Johnson, huh? But they were never going to make our team. And their grandma, if you're a college hockey player and you play minor league hockey and you're never going to play for the U.S. Olympic team and your grandmother was born and raised in Italy and they come to you and say, would you like to play in the Olympics? Your answer should be yes. Yes. Not that I hate America, but I'm not going to play for America because they don't need me.
I'm going to play for somebody else and make money off of endorsements there.
Yeah, I'm getting paid. Plus, I get an experience that's amazing. That's so. But if you have a chance for America, then that's a different story. That's a different story. But for some of those people, I don't, because the whole you're not patriotic. And what were some of the people saying? They should have to take a patriotic test or something. You're like, are you kidding me? Oh, a bunch of nuts.
Patriotic test.
Do you love America? You're like, what are you talking about? Do you care if I love America or do you care if I love this administration? There you go. Right.
Now you're getting technical, brother.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, it's like we should strip their citizenship if they play for another country. If they couldn't play for ours and they have the opportunity to play, do it. You're not saying, I hate America, I'm never going to play for America. You're going to go get smashed by other teams. But you get to do the whole thing where you walk out. You get to stay in the village. You get to put that on your Wikipedia. You get to tell your family, hey, I got to play for Italy.
Maybe you'll win a medal.
Maybe. Probably not, though, but maybe. I just remember, I remember the 2002 World Cup, where it was hosted between Korea and Japan. And half of Japan's team were Brazilians that moved there to play soccer in Japan because they gave them huge money.
You see the team line up on the ice, and it's like they don't look Japanese to me.
And it's the same thing, too, when you go look at some of the international games that they've had, guys who play for China that you're like, Johnson's a weird Chinese name.
Yeah.
Do you speak Mandarin? No, don't speak anything. We're good. But it's an experience. I mean, who would want to do that? And that's why we always joke about what could you do to get into the Olympics. Doesn't mean you don't love your country. But I'm never going to be a biathlete for them. But if the country Chad said, Chad, do you want to be our biathlete? Walk out there with the little Chad flag.
Make you team captain because of your name.
Yeah. And on top of that, you're the only one.
And then I want to be your president.
There you go. Yeah, I want to be a ruler. King Chad. Look, they're getting the man, those look like
the medals.
They look like medals, but at the same time, they must transform into vacuums. Is that a spatula? You guys are so mean.
Those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
Medals.
I heard people were breaking them.
Yeah, I heard that some medals were like crumbling or something.
Yeah, and I also heard that the connections for the lanyard or whatever they call it to the actual medal is popping loose easily.
Can we just do every year? We like France was the same thing. Remember what they were saying? Within like 3 days, those things were rusting away.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be hard.
Well, apparently they opened up a repair shop on site, so if your metal is screwed up or broken, they'll fix it.
Yeah. They did run out of condoms, though. Just let you guys know that. Dun, 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 dun. But the medals, every year something goes wrong with them. It should not be that difficult to come up with something that's you have time. Somebody didn't come to you a week ago and go, dude, we got to come up with medals. I forgot we had to give a bunch of these out. You know exactly how many you have to give out. You make a couple extra. And then maybe carry it around for a week, throw it off a wall, because you know some of these people are going to go get hammered and wear their medal everywhere. And so there's always that. But just put it to the test. That's it. Put it to the test. That's it. Go for it. Go for it. Jeff, I'm not going to say that out loud, Jeff, but yes, you're correct in that. Okay, I'll say it. Jeff said, plus if you go to the Olympics, even if you're for Italy, you could have sex with people from all over the world. I didn't say it. Canada's cheating. They are. They are cheaters, right? You think Trump's going to be like, our ladies are losers. I knew they were losers. They've always been losers. This is their shame. I wouldn't let them come home. Can't believe it. It's not going to happen. I thought we were going to win, but I only back losers. No, I back winners.
Deport them to Somalia.
Yeah, off to Somalia with you.
The Olympics are rigged.
Oh, the Olympics. Yeah, the American for China is pretty patriotic. Well, they're paying her $23 million.
They're paying her $23 million?
Yeah.
That's her endorsements or what the Chinese are paying?
Basically what the Chinese are paying. The endorsements are, China is basically getting her endorsements, and it was revealed the other day because there was some sort of, something was out that they put out about the, how much it's costing the Olympians, and there was a line for her and how much they're paying her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what the people of China think about that.
They think it's great, or they go to a camp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true.
That's what they've been told to think. They've been told.
Yeah, what are they going to say?
No, they think it's neat because they feel like, oh, they stole her, and she's kind of thrown herself in. Now, she spent time there because a lot of times, like the hockey team, especially the last one, none of our guys, they didn't speak any Italian. In fact, I don't think anybody spoke Italian on the team. They were just all Canadians and English and American guys. But, some of them like, I've never even been to Italy, But she had been to China on several occasions. So it wasn't like, yeah, I would do it. Somebody told me today, hey, Chad, you can play in the World Cup. Why? Because Chad qualified. You're like, hell yeah, I'm playing in the World Cup.
Well, and we're going to pay you $23 million to do it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. That's big time. Everybody's got a price. I don't care what anybody says. I don't. I know you don't.
$23 million.
$23 million. Although she goes to college, she goes to Stanford, and apparently she gets a bunch of crap from people.
Even at Stanford?
Yeah. Probably from other Chinese who wish that they could be Americans.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure there are some Chinese nationals that probably don't like the fact that their government is paying an American.
Yeah.
That much money.
Probably not. I mean, I bet you they're pissed. They're paying her that much money to snowboard, but
their situation is they can't say anything about it.
Yeah. Well, they
can, but they're going to pay for it.
Yeah, they can. They won't, but they can. It's like, remember how, like, sometimes, like, for us, it's like, you can say it, but you shouldn't.
Right.
Theirs is, you could say it, but you won't. Wink. Wink, wink. So we're down, though.
Time is running out, too, boys. It's under the 10-minute mark.
It's under the 10-minute mark. Third period, gold medal game.
Son of a
so
biscuit
do they
eater,
automatically get
win.
the silver if they lose?
It used to be different. There used to be, you played for the medal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's not like that
Not
anymore.
like that anymore because it was not fair. It's like, wait, you made all the way to the gold medal game. You, in theory, came in second, but you don't get anything.
I think they do play for the bronze.
They play for the bronze.
But, yeah, we'll just automatically get the silver if we lose here.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit eater, we can't lose this match.
Oh, there's a penalty. Give us a penalty.
Do it. Just give it to us.
So our men play tomorrow night. They play against Latvia. Latvia's been,
that's a semifinal, right?
Yeah. So Slovakia, Latvia, one of the Latvias. One of the Latvias.
They any good?
Yeah. Former Soviets.
Probably really good.
Yeah, so they're all pretty much everybody now in the men's this side. When you get to here,
they're all NHL.
They're all NHL players. You know, and a few, or they've been in the NHL. They may be playing back in Sweden because Sweden was a great league. Finland is just stacked full of NHL players.
Is hockey's big in Russia though, isn't it?
Yeah, they're Russians. They're not allowed to play.
They're not?
Mm-mm.
Oh, because of the invasion?
Yeah, because of the invasion. That's why they're not at the World Cup. They're not allowed to play. So I think they allow them to participate under the banner of, they have like an Olympic team banner for like countries where if a Palestinian athlete was there.
Can they, if they're Russian, can they get hired by another country to be on their team?
Not if you've played for the national team.
Oh, okay.
So the way it works in these sports, if you play for the national team, usually in a big competition, you can't switch allegiances. Because in Europe, and after like half the guys, like in Europe, or they could pick Scotland, they could pick, we have the same thing here. We have a lot of kids who are born here, but they could play for Mexico or they could play for us. And as long as they don't play in a competitive tournament, then you're country tied, which means you can't change. So, but the Russians aren't allowed to do this stuff anymore because they blow up other countries.
Yeah, and they murder people.
It's bad over there right now, too.
And do it poorly.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad over there. I think when all is said and done, we're going to find out that Russia lost way more people.
Oh, without a doubt.
Than we realize. That brain drain that they have done, which is all their young have fled or they've all died.
And on top of that, the cost of resupply of their armaments and their entire systems. I mean, they're just running out of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they don't have, and now they threatening us with Iran if we do anything, which we're going to at some point. Oh, we should check out our pizza watch.
You got to do the pizza watch.
So PIZZINT.watch. Let's find out what's going on at the pizza thing right now. Lunchtime, average, nothing crazy. This is the Poly market. So the Poly market has it high that we are going to be in a war of some sort with Iran sooner rather than later. So, and we have moved more stuff over there than we had during Iraq. Think about that. That's crazy. Including some of our big planes that are those big, they look like regular, like 747s, and they've got the big disc on top. We have a limited amount of them, and like 70% or 80% of them are over there. So, yeah, this is going to get ugly.
Those things can fly completely outside of theater and still get all the info that they need.
Yeah. You don't move that stuff there just for a show of force. I mean, they know what's going to happen. And so it's not if, but when, I think. And I don't want it to happen because I don't think it should happen. I don't think we have, penalty. Really? Come on.
Yeah, man, we smashed this girl.
Oh, did we?
Smashed her.
You know
Boom.
What? Get out of my oven.
That glass ain't going to clean itself.
Here it comes. Watch. Boom.
Oh, right there. Look at that.
Wow.
Ambrose, sit yourself down. Oh, now they're over there. They're over there looking. That would be boarding and it could be a potential 10-minute major with a 5-minute major with a 10-minute misconduct. Oh, man, that would be ugly.
So you can't push them in the back?
You can hit them in the back, but there's like a safe zone where if you're
near the board.
Yeah, if they're next to the board, you can smash them. But if they're not, because of the potential for them to break their neck or to smash like that, you can't. So she got a boarding penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They say it's downgraded to a minor.
Okay, that's good. So originally she got a 5-minute major, which would mean she was kicked out of the game, and they would have had 5 minutes to score as many goals. Even if they scored 10, you don't pull them out. But now it's just a minor. So, okay, good. That's good. We still got a chance. Let's go, USA, USA, USA.
USA, USA, USA.
All right, coming up. A lot of good stuff still to talk about here. We got some Andrew. That's what he's called. I call him Andy.
Have you seen his photo?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he does not look like he had a good day.
He does not look like that. Well, when you get arrested on your birthday, And it's not the fun thing where you thought maybe the stripper was coming over. But she couldn't because she couldn't get out of class.
Oh.
Chad Benson.
That's terrible.
Chad Benson, Super Talk 99.7.
Andrew arrested by the police there, related to something with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think people in this country at some point, associates of Jeffrey Epstein, will wind up in handcuffs too?
Well, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. That's very nice. I can actually speak about it very nicely.
I never even
I think
met
it's
the
a
man.
shame. I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family. It's a very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing. To see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's a fantastic man, the king. So I think it's a very sad thing. It's really interesting because nobody used to speak about Epstein when he was alive, but now they speak. But I'm the one that can talk about it because I've been totally exonerated. I did nothing. In fact, the opposite. He was against me. He was fighting me in the election, which I just found out through the last 3 million pages.
The last 3 million, not the other 8
How did
billion.
he get exonerated? I haven't even been exonerated.
Yeah.
Whoopi hasn't been exonerated.
No, you haven't been exonerated. I mean, I still don't think, I don't know if you've done anything. I've said, I don't think you did, but that being said, no, you haven't been exonerated. There was stuff taken out of there that we'll never see. How should we know if anybody's exonerated in this? And the reason nobody talked about Epstein when he was alive, that was the point. The point was you don't talk about it, right? What's the first rule of Horrible Pedo Island? Don't talk about Horrible Pedo Island. It's like Fight Club. I mean, it's just, do I think, well, I'm the expert? I thought it was a hoax. How are you an expert on a hoax?
Well, and again, complaining about everybody talking about it, it was a campaign.
Yes.
It was a cornerstone to the campaign.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's been the big issue. Oh, did we just tie it up?
Son of a biscuit eater, they did.
Woo!
Woo! USA.
USA. USA. USA. That'll show them right
Do they
there.
allow for ties? I mean, they have to have a
Yeah, they have
clear
overtime.
winner, right?
And I think, if I'm correct, they play, is it 3-on-3 in overtime?
I'm not sure.
I think it's 3-on-3.
We still got 2 minutes in regulation, though, boys.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you know what? That's just
Beautiful.
right there. Oh, my Lord. USA ties it up. Women's hockey going for the gold.
Yes, sir.
Trump saw maybe they can be winners. You don't know.
I'll let them back if they win.
If they don't, well, that's on them.
That's all.
Somebody just said, I like Trump, but me thinks he protests too much. Yeah, I feel that way sometimes. I feel that way. I do. I think there's some questions that need to be asked by everybody who was involved. And I mean involved.
Oh, wow.
So,
Man, that chick, she just hit face first.
good.
Good thing they got those helmets.
I know, right? Look at that. Here we go. We're flying down the ice. Wow. Come on, USA. So the men play tomorrow. They play the semifinal. And the final, the gold medal game, whoever it is, hopefully it's Canada and the U.S., but the gold medal game is always the last thing of the Olympics. So, and then right after that, I am sure that we will attack Iran. USA won, and I bombed Iran. What a day. Fantastic. So, but the Lord Mountain Bottom No Name or whatever he's called this week, he's screwed. But I'm telling you, they're going to start looking. And what happens when you start pulling on the thread? Other stuff's going to start to happen. And I don't think he's going down alone because he feels like he's got to be the only one going down alone. Don't you think?
Well, he's probably going to want to embarrass the family a little bit since he's getting no support from them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, he and his brother aren't close. So
he might be afraid for his life.
It's possible there, too. You never know what Israel might do. Did I say that? Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Am I? We're getting ready to fight a war for him. Which drives me crazy. We'll talk a little bit about that. We are what? We got about a minute left, Ken?
41 seconds.
41 seconds. 1-1. Gold medal game. USA taking on Canada. We just tied it up with less than 2 minutes to go, and we're trying to win the game.
Left.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't let them score. Good grief, don't let them score.
No, you better not. Once again, we're not going to allow you to come home. That's one of the rules, right? That's the first rule of hockey club. Andy, formerly known as Prince. Yeah, that's his new name. Call him Andy. You know what they're going to call him when he gets in prison? Baby doll.
We almost won right there.
Ooh, almost. All right, we'll talk a little about Iran coming up because, that may be happening, which is a sad, unfortunate thing. Wonder what that's going to cost us, among other things. Chad Benson, Super Talk, 997. Dun 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 dun. This portion of the program brought to you by NCA National Certified Alarms. No long-term contract, license number 645. Tied it up with less than 2 minutes to go. And we are going to overtime. USA women's hockey team against the Canadian women's hockey team. Overtime for the gold medal.
Yeah.
That is, that's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Survived a power play.
Yep. We were shorthanded, and we survived it. And next thing you know, boom, slap shot, tip, goal. Take that.
Hillary Knight of Sun Valley, Idaho, becomes the all-time scorer in the all-time leading scorer in U.S. women's Olympic hockey. Netting a late equalizer to keep USA's gold hopes alive.
That is awesome, man.
That's gonna be top news for about 15 minutes of every newscast in Idaho tonight.
Absolutely. 100. Until maybe she scores the winner.
And then it will be the top news for the entire half hour.
Yeah. If not, it's going to be like they burned dinner.
Those folks in Idaho, man, whenever something big happens and Idaho's involved, it becomes big news there.
It does.
Is she going to be done with the game in time to make dinner?
No, because they're having a Galentine's. They're having the big Galentine's Day. So there's that. Yay! So, how did we do today in the Olympics, by the way?
I don't know. I've just been watching this.
I know it's fun. It is. I mean, you get behind your team. I love that. I love getting behind my team. I love getting behind my country. The curling, we had the preliminaries and men's curling. How'd we do? I know the women were into the finals. We beat Switzerland, so we're into the finals in one of these big things. Eileen Gu came in third in the qualifiers.
What's her name?
Eileen Gu, G-U.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like goo to me.
Now, women's single final. I don't want to give it away, but we struck gold, baby.
All right.
We're on our way. On our way. I'm not going to spoil it for all of you. Oh, somebody's recording it. Thanks for nothing. The game's not over yet. It's going into overtime. You know, do you remember, like, we're so, in today's world, I try to explain to my kids, because they look at sports as, you know, how big sports is. I remember watching the highlights of us winning the gold at night because they had to tape delay it. There was no live coverage of it. It was tape delayed. So we won the gold in 1980. And I remember watching the Lakers when they had their big run with Showtime and Magic and them, watching their playoff run tape delayed at night after the news. And they would tell you, we've got the Lakers score. If you don't want to hear it, leave the room or turn us off, mute us for a second. Now it's like you can go anywhere.
So
it just pops up on your phone.
When the Miracle on Ice happened, did it get around pretty? I mean, it must have gotten around pretty quick that they had won, right?
No. It didn't get around because it was 1980, and it happened there, and it wasn't live for. I don't think any of America watched it live.
But weren't we doing Hands Across America, and people could have just sent it down the line?
No, that was later on. I did Hands Across America. Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Ken?
On who?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember Hands Across America?
No.
It came on the heels of USA for Africa.
Yeah, Hands Across America. That was, I can't believe you don't remember that.
Dude, I
1986.
My mind was elsewhere.
My buddy and I and my mom, we all had to do it. That's where it was one of those, it was like the wave, except they would come to your city and then everybody would hold hands and it would go to the next city.
I mean, we may have. I just don't remember it.
Yeah. Participants
Wasn't it sold as being a link from L.A. to New York with
yeah.
But that didn't happen.
It was in conjunction with USA for Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So USA for Africa in 1985 to raise money to fight famine in Africa. A guy by the name of Candy Cragen who organized it. And it was like from New York. And it started, they raised $18 million or something like that to get it going. And it was like a human chain. 5 million people participated in the chain, but it was broken in many places because people were stupid, especially the Southwest, because people didn't care. Full of hate.
I don't think it ran through Pauls Valley, Oklahoma.
I don't think so. But I remember we did it. My mom dragged us out there. I was like, this is stupid. So it ran from what looks to be New York down through Philadelphia. Yeah, it skipped Oklahoma altogether. And then it ran all the way through Texas. And then, of course, through, into Arizona and all that. And then to Los Angeles. So it's Hands Across America.
Were you asking your mother how on earth people holding hands was going to raise money for Africa?
Yeah, I did. I go, and this helps how? Hey, white people who are guilty, let's all hold hands. That'll help. Hey, click clack, you feel better? He doesn't. Yeah, no, but I remember that. That was for in conjunction. At first I was like, what is this? Because there was that. And then I was like, is this for AIDS or is this for Africa? Same thing, really, but still.
I totally understood the whole USA for Africa thing because you make a record, you sell the record. That's how you make the money for it. I never could figure out how the hell they were making money just by holding hands.
Yeah, I don't. Well, they encouraged you to bring $10. So everybody who was going to do it was going to bring $10. And then there you go. I don't. It's one of those things you look back and you go, oh, Mom, you got a picture of that? Yeah, throw that away. I did that, and I saw the flame run by for the Olympics.
All right.
Yeah. I did. Same place, too. Exact same place. Marina Pacifica Mall, Long Beach, California. It was the same place. It's like, here comes the thing. People go outside. Oh, there it goes. And it just runs by. Like, oh, and then it returns around and goes back. So there you go. Now you know. Now you guys know USA for Africa. And we saved nothing. Nothing. And now Ethiopia is a great place to go visit. They've got some other places that maybe you don't want to go visit. And there's still certain fightings in certain areas, but.
Well, all those people in Ethiopia finally moved where the food was.
Yes. Sam Kinison. It makes you feel good. It did make you feel good. By the way, several people were saying that they woke up early to watch the 1980 game. It was preempted by Bellevue Baptist Church in Memphis. It was supposed to be on. And this person said 1988 was Miracle on Ice happened. Local TV reporter blurred out the score because it was going to show it after the game. I mean, after the news. So, yep. Pre-social media. Yeah, that's how you had to wait. Remember, you think about pre-social media, how crazy it was. When we think back, how the news was, whatever I got that night that you told me about, it was in the newspaper. Yeah. That was it. I'm finding out anything else.
I remember for a while my interest in news goes way back to in high school. I had a subscription for the morning paper out of Oklahoma City and the afternoon paper out of Oklahoma City. And very rarely was there anything that new in that afternoon edition.
Yeah, because they weren't too much further ahead than the average person.
Right.
The news people. So, they probably had those tickers or they had the thing where they go and it would.
The radio station I worked at in high school, we had both UPI and Associated Press. I mean, man, we thought we were something.
I do remember in high school discovering that if you wanted a little more depth on the story, you had to wait till whenever Time Magazine or Newsweek came out.
Yes,
and they
60
might
minutes.
really get, you know, a little more into it.
A little bit more. Yeah, 60 minutes. Yeah, especially there. At PBS NewsHour.
PBS NewsHour.
Like one of the, but and if you wanted to go see other newspapers, you might have to go down to the library.
Got to go to the library.
And you go in there and they've got newspapers you can see from all over, the country. Oh my goodness, the New York Times. Stuff happens in New York City. So, yeah, but now everything moves so fast now. And I remember at the dawn of the internet, there was a guy that was up they were trying to get him clemency or the governor to stop his execution in California. It was a big deal. And, the people are out there singing, nah, kumbaya, don't kill him. And I remember they paused it. And that was the big story in the newspaper. Pause it. But on the television 10 minutes earlier, they had unpaused it and they had taken him out, essentially. So it's like the newspaper that morning, the fresh newspaper was already wrong. And I'm like, how can you compete with the internet as it starts to build itself?
I'll put it to you this way. I got in at 10:30 this morning. I started building my news at 10:30 this morning. I have researched and rewritten and produced 15 stories that are completely new from this morning. And these 15 stories, there'll be at least 3 or 4 more before I go home tonight. It'll all be old.
Yeah.
By tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I mean, go back to World War II. Most of the country, it took them forever to find out that, it was a day or two after it had happened that we had been attacked.
Yeah, and when they did those newsreels, and by the time they got back to the States, there was like, they're a month old.
Yeah, I mean, think about going back even further. People had no idea. Oh, yeah, the Civil War? Oh, it's been over for like 3 months. Oh, it has been? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually more stories than I've had time to actually write up.
What you were saying about, them finding out late, it's exactly why Juneteenth came up.
That's right.
Because it was like 3 years before these slaves in Texas were told, hey, you guys have not been slaves for 3 years.
Well, some of that was because
that might have been by design.
Don't show anybody this. Do they know? Oh, they don't? Okay, well, then they don't need to.
That might have been by design.
Yeah, but they still but it was still a few months later when they got that news. It was the other 2+ years or whatever that maybe was bad. Very bad. So we're into overtime right now. Is it? No, it looks like it's 3-on-3. Yeah, it's 3-on-3 overtime. USA Canada gold medal game. Here we go.
It's not sudden death, is it?
It is sudden death.
Oh, it is sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sudden death. That seems very finite, but it is. Because as we saw last night, right? Man, when Quinn Hughes buried that one for the USA, it's just the game's going on. 2-on-none. Oh, what a play by our defense. Massive play. This is what I love about 3-on-3. It's just wide open.
It is.
It is crazy. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of this. These don't last long.
That was close.
So I'm surprised, though, for a gold medal game, they don't make it 5-on-5. Because you would think this is it, right? Like, let's 5-on-5. But, and there's always one person that's a cherry picker. You always stick your person out there, skates faster than everybody else. You're like, all right, just go stand up there. We'll take them on best we can. We're just going to get you the puck, and you skate like the wind.
Yep.
Here we go. It is awesome. And we are into overtime gold medal game. USA women, Canada 1-1. Coming up next, Matt. We'll wrap it up straight ahead. Chad Benson shows for Talk 99.7. If you're hoping to watch the game later, you should probably mute this for a second. 1, 2, 3. We won, baby. USA.
USA. USA. USA.
So we are the gold medal winners. And tell them what they've won, Johnny. They've won a new kitchen.
Is this really the Canadian goalkeeper?
Yes.
Holy.
Oh, little different thought there, huh?
Is she hot?
Oh, yes. You know what? She may have gave up the goal today, but in life, she definitely won.
What? Look at her. If she leaned over like that, try to get that
nobody
gold,
would score on that.
Nobody would have scored.
No.
My goodness gracious.
Hey, point it at the camera.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's necessary.
I don't think so,
there,
pal.
sir.
Buddy
Sir.
boy. Just type into the Google machine. What did I type in? I typed in
Canadian goal. Female goalie.
Canadian goalie female.
Yeah, there you go.
And then hit images, and you'll see.
And you'll
it's
see
all right
something.
there. You'll see something you can't unsee, pal.
That's right.
I'm not going to do it.
She what do they call it? That's the 5-hole down there. Yeah,
That's the 5. Yeah, she got beat at the 5-hole.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You see that?
Look at that
yeah.
little move around there. Oh, she risked it to get the biscuit. Good
She
night
is
now.
a silver medal winner in the Olympic Games.
But she's a gold medalist in my heart.
She's a gold medalist in a lot of different ways.
Michaela Demeter?
Demeter?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd like to
Demeter.
Demeter.
You guys are the worst. What's going on, brother?
What's happening? How are you?
I am great now that we won. Now that we don't have to feel shame.
What's our medal count?
This is 8, I think, or 9. We also, for those of you not the big skaters out there, we also won the women's free skate.
I mean, I don't know that this counts that gold that we just won, but we're tied with Italy for the second number of medals.
Yeah,
that's good.
By the way, they say that being at home. All the studies saying that being at home hosting the Olympics, you do about 30% better on the medals than you do when you're not the host.
Do you know why?
Probably the crowd. And some of they also say is because they don't have to travel. They're familiar with everything.
You also get entry in every event.
Well,
if
every
you're the
event,
home.
yeah. But
I mean, so you
but
don't.
if you suck at that
automatically
event,
you automatically get entry in every event.
But if you suck at that event, like the Italians got entry into hockey.
No. Not going to do good.
No, not. What are you talking about today?
I don't know. Gold medal.
That's a good one. We're going to talk about the Canadian goalie. She may have let Canada down, but she makes our hearts smile.
We'll talk about Iran, obviously, a little bit because that's on the minds of everyone. We will also do a little bit of a follow-up on NES, and we're going to talk about the sewage situation in Washington, D.C., and compare it to a little ice situation that we had a couple of weeks ago in Nashville. There's a lot of comparisons.
Yeah, that's a nightmare going on over there.
Awful. Just gross.
Does NES, do they go that far?
A lot of poop. No, I mean, there will be no accountability for the same people, and it's just a lot of finger pointing, and nobody's taking responsibility for